This video will introduce how to use the Intelligent Tracking Module. Installation. Take out the Intelligent Tracking Module. When using with DJI RS4 Mini, align the tracking module with the magnetic interface and attach it to the gimbal. Once installed, the indicator light will turn solid red, and the status bar of the touchscreen will display the icon of Tracking Module. When using with DJI RS4 or DJI RS4 Pro, you need to first attach the adapter bracket to the gimbal, then attach the tracking module to the adapter bracket. Once installed, the indicator light will turn solid red, and the status bar of the touchscreen will display the icon of Tracking Module. If the tracking module is inactive for more than 5 minutes, it will enter sleep mode. The indicator light will be off, and the tracking module icon in the gimbal status bar will disappear. To select sleep mode, press the trigger on the gimbal. Setting the Intelligent Tracking Module. After installing the tracking module, slide right from the home page to enter the ActiveTrack settings interface. Tap Composition to set it to center tracking subject, or keep current framing. When composition is adjusted to center tracking subject, the subject followed will be moved to the center of the ActiveTrack view. When ActiveTrack is enabled with Keep Current Framing, the gimbal will maintain the current composition. Tap ActiveTrack Speed to set it to slow, medium, or fast. Slow speed provides smooth tracking, ideal for live streaming. Medium speed works well for parallel tracking, while fast speed is best for close-up circling shots or high-motion scenes. Tap Gesture Settings to enable or disable gesture recognition. You can also customize the functions corresponding to different gestures. Gesture recognition is enabled by default. The tracking mode can be adjusted using the mode switch on the gimbal. In Pan Follow, PF mode, only the pan axis follows. In Pan and Tilt Follow, PTF mode, both the pan and tilt axes follow. In Pan, Tilt, and Roll Follow, FPV mode, tracking is not supported. Using ActiveTrack. The tracking module only supports following people and prioritizes those close to the lens and near the center of the view. Control via buttons and joystick. Press the trigger to enable or disable the ActiveTrack. Once the subject is being followed, you can use the joystick to adjust the composition. Press the trigger twice to disable the ActiveTrack and recenter the gimbal. Control via gesture. Gesture controls recommended for taking selfies. Perform the palm gesture to enable or disable the ActiveTrack. A green light indicates tracking is active, while a red light indicates the subject followed is lost. Perform the V gesture to start or stop the camera recording. The yellow light will flash for 3 seconds. Ensure the gimbal and camera are connected in advance. During tracking, if you need to adjust the composition, make the double L gesture with both hands to pause tracking. The system status LED will turn solid yellow. The subject can move to the desired position in the ActiveTrack view. Make the double L gesture again, and the indicator light will return to solid green. The gimbal will continue tracking based on the new composition. Shooting tips. During tracking, the subject should be followed at a distance between 0.5 meters and 10 meters. During shooting, you can adjust the tracking mode using the mode switch on the gimbal. It is not recommended to use the tracking module in backlit or low light scenarios. When shooting from a medium-low camera position, the gimbal handle should point in the direction of the subject being followed. Updating firmware. When new firmware is available, use the included USB-C cable to connect the Intelligent Tracking Module to the computer. Download the firmware package from the download page on the official website and copy the package to the root directory of the tracking module. Once copied, disconnect the USB connection. Then reconnect the tracking module to the computer. The tracking module will automatically start the update process. The system status LED will blink red and green alternately. Do not disconnect the module during the process. The update is complete when the system status LED turns solid red.